Hi, my name is Nikki and I'll be doing my persuasive speech today. Beauty can be seen in many different forms, shapes, and appearances. But when we as a society think of beauty, what comes to mind? Beauty has become deceptive, a false advertisement that corrupts the young minds. First, I'm going to explain to you why it is such an epidemic on self-confidence in today's society. Secondly, understanding the way technology is used is the first start to changing things. The negative way that we use technology distorts and causes turmoil within ourselves. Lastly, there are so many benefits to changing the views of society to learn to accept and love themselves. Low self-esteem affects young women all across the U.S. It seems that younger and younger girls are affected each day. Makeup is a fun way to reinvent yourself. However, it is a serious problem when there are teens who are caking on makeup and also using anti-aging creams to perfect imperfections that aren't even there. We should teach our children that it is important to take pride in things such as work ethic, education, and personality traits, and not what is described as beautiful from the media. Teaching children when they are young to have confidence in who they already are is beneficial for our future society. Society distorts our images of what beauty is physically, which may lead to body dysmorphic disorder or other eating disorders. Eating disorders can be life-threatening illnesses. They can arise from various situations such as biological, psychological, or social factors. And the social factors contribute because of the way we perceive beauty as only one-sided. Technology is important of how we communicate and receive and send messages. Therefore, society often uses social networks in communicating and defining what beauty is, and it expands throughout all of the media. For example, if you were to take a photo and you photoshopped it and then sent it out to all the networks, we would get an understanding and a definition of what beauty is. This is how we get our unrealistic distortion of beauty. I would like to share with you some statistics that I found that supports this fact. 90% of all women want to change at least one aspect of their physical appearance. 81% of 10-year-old girls are afraid of being fat. 1 out of every 4 college-age women has an eating disorder. Only 2% of women think they are actually beautiful, and 40% of students allow themselves to be hazed prior to coming to college. Is that what we think of ourselves? Is that how low we think of ourselves, to be able to be hazed and humiliated just to fit in? Now that I've explained the problems we face in society on self-image, I will create a possible solution, which is to use technology in a positive way to send out messages that we are all beautiful. By using this plan of action, it will bring more empowerment to women. In changing this issue, we must use technology in a positive way. For example, the creator of Operation Beautiful promotes using technology by leaving positive messages for women. And I quote her as saying, "I began Operation Beautiful by leaving positive messages on mirrors of public restrooms, at work, at gym, or at the grocery store. I scribbled down whatever came to mind. You are beautiful, or you are amazing just how you are." Her personal goal was to give confidence in any stranger that came across that note. And people would smile when they seen them, or I bet you some people actually got confidence from just having a stranger write something random on a piece of paper to show them that they are still beautiful at the end of the day. And she encourages you to join the mission by sending her an email of a positive note that you left behind, which she will then put on her site for every woman to see. and to enjoy. Also, it will lessen some of the social disorders that we have. Women no longer have to depend on others to validate their self-esteem or beauty. They will truly know within themselves that they are accepted. They will not have to depend on a disorder that they will forever have to live their lives with. And society will be able to view personality and inner beauty instead of physical appearances. This will decrease hate and envy among women. Although there are possible ways of changing society's views, there are still contradictory statements that we will hear. One may be that it'll be hard to change everybody's views on beauty when so many women made it a habit of themselves to think that they are ugly. This is a kind of negative attitude that is holding us back, and that will take each person to contribute to change the society. So we need every person we can get to change this view. Also, it will take some time and maybe a little longer, but if we do it consistently, we will see the change and the results in society's views. Some may say, even if we spread the word among women, there will always be a man to come crashing down on us with a negative view. Since beauty starts within, you must learn to love yourself and accept yourself. And then you will truly have the confidence to stand up to those with the negative thoughts. I once heard a quote that said that men know their worth and what they want in life. Don't you think it's time for us to know what our worth is? Lastly, makeup companies and fashion industries thrive on our low self-esteem to benefit their profits by saying that their products will help us feel better and look more beautiful. But society should not ever depend on their products to make them better. Again, I'm not saying to boycott fashion industries or makeup industries because they could be fun to use, but you should never depend on them for your self-worth. In conclusion, I hope my speech today has offered you some insight on the problems we face today in society on low self-esteem due to the contributing factors that we have all around us. Moreover, there are different benefits to reinforcing acceptance of one another based on qualities that truly matter. Lastly, you can definitely hear opposing arguments against this solution that may not work. But where there's a will, there's always a way. I will be leaving you a final thought. Despite the numerous negative influences that we come to see every day, progress takes time. And as we see, there are more and more people collaborating to make a difference in society, such as the Confidence Coalition organization. Additionally, Operation Beautiful teams up with the National Eating Disorder Organization to spread the word about serious issues that arise. So I would like to thank you for your time and hearing my persuasive speech. Thank you.